So what we did, and he brought it up. That's why I was singing the praises of Dane. Him and his best friend, buddy, jerk-off pal, were discussing a great topic that I thought we could discuss.
Okay.
So what they were doing were basically recasting the original trilogy characters. So Luke, Leia, and Han.
Great.
To now.
Okay.
I know I just dropped a bomb on you, and there's a lot you got to consider.
Got a lot of feelings.
Maybe let's just start with Leia. You can sit here and think as I discuss.
I'm gonna sit here and drink.
So, I have put a lot of thought into this because I thought it was a great topic. And even for the fact that Star Wars usually picks nobodies to do it, I wanted to pick somebodies. Because I think...
Well, if it's a nobody, we would have no fucking clue who they are, and we couldn't pick them.
Fair. And you got it, because I picked 3 nobodies.
3 dudes in Hollywood that don't have jobs yet. I'll pick them.
I picked 2 dudes and Jacob Weiss.
Sorry. 2 dudes.
So... I started with Leia because I had Leia in mind, and I was already thinking of female actresses. While I think Luke might be the most simple character to cast, I think Leia might almost be the most important, which is weird for me to say because I think, obviously, Luke is more detrimental to the films. I think Han has more personality. But I think both of them play off Leia so hard
Leia's the key.
that Leia is the key.
Yeah.
So with that said, everybody was like, smoke show this and smoke show that and Gal Gadot and fuck around. So, this is kind of out of left field, but I was happy with my settlement here.
Sorry, we're also watching my computer because we've been having technical difficulties.
Oh, yeah. So, for Leia, and I want to see your reaction. Mila Kunis. I like her because she has that, like, under-the-skin attitude.
Yeah.
And while she might, like, physically may not portray her,
well,
as we know her.
Yeah, that's... kind of up to interpretation.
But Mila Kunis, for whatever reason, I feel could be like that feisty, like look down upon. Like I'm better than you because I'm a goddamn princess, but also I get shit done, so move the fuck out of the way, and do a shot of Jack while she is that her
Jim
thing?
Beam.
Jim Beam.
Interesting. Okay, I like that. My initial thought was Jennifer Lawrence.
I probably also said that at some point.
But I'm also like, I'm not a film buff, so I'm sure there's 30,000 actresses that I can't even think of right now. But if I saw them, I'd be like, oh yeah, perfect. Obviously do that.
See, J-Law, I don't see the feistiness in her. Like, I feel like I could talk J-Law out of every argument. I feel like Mila Kunis would kick me in the shin. You know what I'm saying? I want that. I want that attitude. Like, even if you're losing an argument, you're gonna fuck around and win.
Yeah.
And I actually just thought of Mila Kunis on the drive here, because that was kind of just circling in my head. I was like, how many, like, who could? And J-Law was obviously up there. The girl that plays Hermione was, like, floating around in my head as a big maybe.
Governor talking.
Oh, she'd be like, Governor talking, what the fuck?
Oh, that's an interesting thought, man. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you have an answer
I
for
feel like I need to look up. I need like a catalog of actors and actresses.
It's tough
because I don't think of stuff that well. When it comes to Star Wars characters, yes. When it comes to actual humans, no.
So I'm trying to think of a good Luke, because Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, see, I always go for that one because he looks like Mark Hamill. Like he would be a great what?
Danica Patrick is R2-D2. Logan's off the
That
rails.
means nothing. It's been farming too long. He's fucking high as hell. All right. Let me float through IMDb for a second.
I also like Mila Kunis because she hasn't played like that strong of a character.
God, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
That's a terrible sound. I can't believe you have it up that high. PewDiePie is Tarkin.
I'm for that. I like that actually.
I'm for it.
It'd be great as Tarkin. What the fuck was that? So fucking aggravated right now.
Stop the streaming.
It's not that.
It's
not that.
But isn't it the CPU usage?
It's not that. That's what's pissing me off. It's gotta be well, I have one more test to do, I guess. It's gotta be the hardware. It's gotta be that.
Can you run it through that? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah. That's the only way to test it. It has to be that fucking hardware.
Well, if it isn't,
Which I have no idea why that would be bad. God damn it, I'm fucking pissed.
how much is a piece like that? Several hundred?
I mean, that was $1,000 back when it came out,
Oh wow.
but it's from like 2004.
So they're now 4,000
6?
for a really, really good one. I
No,
hate
they've
this
changed,
screw.
but it's like really good quality.
This screw. This is
Good quality. So.
Yeah, but at this point, I wouldn't. See, I'm one that I don't fuck around with quality. If I'm buying electronics, if you don't buy the best shit, you're already out of date.
Well, that's what I mean. That was the best shit when I bought it.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm agreeing with you.
And it just,
What the fuck?
like, why? Doesn't make any sense.
Globalists.
What was the taking over?
Globalists are taking over.
I mean, I guess that's the only option I have. So fuck with this. I just, like, it works every week.
That is right.
And then you show up. Fucking savage.
Savagery.
Pick up some fucking power converters. God damn it, I'm so annoyed right now.
I don't know if that was his wife or his girlfriend or some shit. That was hilarious.
You say burn the casa and cross it into my cigarette, then finish.
We're still streaming, by the way. So can you hear us? You probably can't hear us in a high quality sense, but
That light is not.
it's not working right now. Everything's fucked. Why'd you come here? Why are you in Columbus? Everything broke down as soon as you showed up.
Nobody likes some more pie.
I like you, but you fucked my whole system up.
Well,
This is the coolest
my
office
shit. Oh, there it is.
in the building. And you ruined it.
Whoop!
Okay, don't do that, please.
I can barely hear me. There we go. Hello. We gotta
Yeah,
be
see,
up on
I
it.
was gonna say you're actually kind of loud. Wait, say it again.
Hello. 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 Hello.
I just gotta turn the sound up.
Check. 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 I gotta really be on it to hear myself. Just to hear myself. Oh.
How about that? Is that better?
Hello. 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 No,
Yeah, it is.
I can't. It's not loud on mine.
Don't joke.
Alright.
How's that?
Hello. 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 I really don't feel it. I don't hear a difference.
Yeah, I don't
Actually-
feel the difference.
Can you turn mine on?
Yours is on, fucker.
Hello. Yeah, mine is very, very quiet.
That's as loud as it's gonna go.
Hello. You're very. Maybe it's just the mic. This is a different mic.
No, it's just the headphones. It's not getting amplified
Hello?
like it is for those.
Okay.
For those.
Because this is like my normal distance, and I feel like I hear me through yours now.
No, you just gotta get a little closer.
Yeah, I gotta be on it. Just be on it. Be on it. Be on it.
Well, you're supposed to be on it like that normally, so maybe this will help train you.
I got
Not be a fucking Vegas.
I got the fucking other vertical facing shit. We just talking at it.
So you can hear us, but it's coming through the built-in mic, so it's probably not that good quality. But we can still
fine.
record the mics on the session.
Can you turn the lights on?
Finish the episode. Can you stop? Good quality.
There's plenty of this left, I think.
I know. That's why I'm about to drink it soon. I'm goddamn stressed with this fucking technology. All right, punching in. Everyone on the stream.
I gotta go pee.
Oh my fuck,
I would piss you off. I do have to pee.
guys. I'm very sorry for this. I usually pride myself in my dick-giving abilities when it comes to technology. It seems like things have just trying to bungle me all day. Everything's been against me. The universe has been acting against my wishes for the day. I'm beyond upset. Fucking Logan. You guys are the best staying in here. I do need some new power converters. I appreciate you guys fucking around with us. It means a lot. Let's test something. Maybe you can hear the good quality mic if I turn this on. Boom. Boom. Check. Can you hear us? Nice. That's good to know. Oh, I'm a salty fucking bitch right now. I'm very, very fucking frustrated right now. I don't know if you can tell. Oh. Check. Yes. I'm pissed, man. I'm pissed. That's how I feel.
I don't know. I kind of think you guys should just give up. Just call it a day. Just pack it up. You guys had a good run. 130 some episodes, 40 some episodes. You know, you had a good run. You tried.
telling these guys how pissed I am.
Several younglings.
The force is not fucking with me today. I'm pissed.
I'm sorry. I had to. The joke was right there. Patrick.
LOL.
You know one thing about us. We don't fucking joke.
I'm serious as fuck.
Serious business.
And you quote Star Wars trying to joke with me
You're trying to be funny.
in my time of frustration?
You know,
Just go ahead and
it's people
fuck
like
yourself.
You, and that's where you
That ruin our
it's a
Patreon.
fucked up situation and
Pissed off dickuation and everything.
people like you.
People like you. I'm going to profile everybody that says... I love that Ron Howard's first credit is Arrested Development. That makes my life happy.
I didn't know he did that.
He's the narrator.
Whoa. Huh. He's known for so many things and so many different things.
That's why it's funny.
That's weird that he narrates that.
That's why it's funny.
Has he ever narrated anything else? That's what I'm saying. Like, he's not known for
I don't know.
narration.
It's a good question. You going to punch in this shit? Last time. If it fucks up again, I'm punching him in the face. I'm going home getting pizza. That's it.
No, we're getting pizza and then you can punch me in the face.
No, you're not. The troubles are from you. You brought the juju here.
All right, well, then you can buy me pizza and then we'll punch
That's
each
not going to
other.
work either. Okay.
I can't hear shit.
Why? Wait, it's going out to...
What is all of this?
Don't touch stuff, please. I had to reroute everything. Output device to the H6.
Is this labeled?
No, you can hear yourself, right?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to hear this.
Check.
Oh, I know why. Sorry.
Ooh. Now it got loud. Turn my shit down.
I know. I'm working on it. I wonder what the fuck was happening. Check. Let's hit a 4 there.
You can turn mine down. Yeah.
Good.
Turn yours, both of ours, a little.
It sounds a little louder than it actually is. Like it's not clipping here on the system, so we're fine.
Okay.
But as long as you're good, that you can hear everything and everything.
Yeah, I'm actually super loud now.
Nice. Beautiful. Just like usual, you're super loud.
You're like blaring.
Yeah, because I'm the host.
Jesus. Keep that in. I'm gonna play off of it. Keep that in. God, I'm gonna fuck. Jeez, you really don't like Mila that much? What's wrong with her? Take a deep breath.
Guys.
I'm also hard because Mila Kunis is a babe.
I didn't say that. I've been browsing IMDb while I've had technical difficulties for the past, 37 hours because you came into Columbus and ruined everything. Actually, so this chick from Mission Impossible, the second of the new ones, good job. I love that. It's great. Rebecca Ferguson, actually, I think might make a good Leia.
Let's see it.
Well, it's hard to really tell unless you actually see her act, but
True.
I think that might be a good fit.
She's got the look, I think. Where's she from, you say?
The second Mission Impossible, of the second of the new ones. Sorry, so it's actually the 5th one.
No, I think she could play it.
I think she could. That's why I picked her, and I'm talking about it.
I still go for Mila.
That's interesting. It'd be cool to get people together. I was like, let me finish my sentence before you fucking
Right. That's interesting. Here's what I think.
party on. It'd be cool to see. That'd be a fun little experiment for Disney to do, even as a YouTube series or something. Is get a few people together just to do a reading of the first, few pages of the script for New Hope or something like that.
As you say that, have you seen that guy that does all the voice acting? for cartoons, he does. I mean, he does like 20 all across different cartoons. He has a
Probably not.
He has a talk show that he has other voice actors on that do.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
And he like
Some people from Clone Wars have been on there. Yeah.
and he says, "All right, well, you're gonna be this character, and I'll be this random ass character,
Mhm.
and we'll have a conversation together."
Yeah.
Oh my god,
That's
it's
awesome.
So fucking great.
Yeah, it's cool.
Also, the voice actor for Doug Funny, the Futurama guy,
I like how you have to look down at your hand to count.
Ren and Stimpy. Have you? I've never connected those. I don't know. He has voiced half of my childhood, and I just.
Well, you wouldn't know.
It's no true, but
He's a good voice actor. You wouldn't know it's him.
but after like hearing it, it's like obviously, but because it's Ren and Stimpy, which is way over fucking left field, and then Doug Funny, which is right in the middle,
In
and
right
then-
field.
and then no, he's in the middle. Middle field.
It's called center field.
Middle field.
That's a fucking Amish town in Ohio.
Middle. It is. Oh shit, Amish people.
All right, so who should be Luke and who should be Han? And who should be Vader?
Which
As far as like the voiceover for Vader.
me?
I actually think sounds surprising, but Paul Bettany, who was the bad guy in Solo, I think if he got like a good deep voice, I think he could be a good Vader.
I don't know about all that. I'm gonna go with
What do you know about him? I'm asking you.
Han.
Okay, Han should be that guy. Oh, Alden Ehrenreich. Aaron Alden Reich. What's his name?
You said it twice. And you're like, who? Han is tricky. I think
Han is tricky. That's why everyone was
Han's gonna be
pissed.
the most difficult. And okay, we'll and just to throw it out there that we'll just open up the doors. Let's just throw in that it can be any actor from any time point.
That fucks everything up.
Well, it just adds more people.
No, just do nowadays. Because if we're talking about like late 70s actors, well, fucking Harrison Ford. That's why they picked him, obviously. Let's talk about today. If they were doing Star Wars right now, I fucking have no idea. I need to think more about this. This is really hard.
Han is really, really tough.
This is like something that we should prep for and do homework for and then do a whole episode about it.
Well, to be fair, that's what I wanted.
Thanks for letting me know ahead of time.
Ray Shields.
Ray Shields.
Is that what you just threw up?
Patience.
Patience. I say patience.
Really? You've never said patience in your fucking life.
You know what I'm going to start quoting is Star Wars. What do you want on your pizza?
Lando
I say
system.
pepperoni.
Pepperoni. And you have to retort like that, like Obi-Wan. Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. That is hilarious.
Who are you picking for Han? Han.
I'm going through people that aren't even fucking actors.
I'm picking
Go ahead.
I'm picking Al Pacino for Tarkin.
What was your sir?
What did you say, Leah?
Dantooine.
Far weapon.
That's so far away.
Far weapon.
Who are you? Where are you from? Dantooine.
What'd you say?
I think Han. So the issue with Han is I feel like just as much as he acts snarky, is he looks snarky. He looks the part, and that's the issue. Is Harrison Ford is Han Solo.
Easy though.
Physically, technically, and cinematographically, he is. That's the issue because if I'm trying to
Tom Cruise.
no,
I just wanted to make you mad.
like I'm going into like terrible ones. Like I'm thinking Matt Damon, that would be bad.
Dexter.
No,
The guy from Dexter.
keep scrolling here.
But you want to see the guy from Dexter
Hardy?
or
Do you
no?
think Tom Hardy could get that skinny?
I might be over him.
What do you mean?
He's
No,
been in everything ever.
Yeah, ooh,
Great.
you say that? Ooh.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
That's
Tarkin.
Han Solo.
Tarkin. Put some old ass makeup on him.
I can see
Or
Benedict as a
Palpatine. What about Leo as Han Solo?
You know, he was like the obvious one. Like that's the first person I thought.
But now that he's older, you know what I mean? That'd be a good Solo, I think.
The only reason I'm gonna say is that he could be a good Solo is because he's such a great actor. I think he's played so many different. I think he's played the badass. I think he's played the innocent. He's played. Sorry for you motherfuckers. He's played the retarded brother,
That's true.
Gilbert Grape, and he fucking killed it.
That is true. Not that I saw that, but
You've never seen?
Nope.
What's he?
Gilbert Grape?
With Johnny Depp.
Dude, that's definitely a worth viewing. It's a weird, awkward movie,
Dude.
but the acting in that movie is perfect.
Okay, right. For the first time in my life,
You figure something out.
I scrolled past a picture of Natalie Portman and thought it was Keira Knightley. I've never in my life, in watching Phantom Menace, thought they looked the same. And people always said that. They think they look exactly the same. I just scrolled by on IMDb. Like, look. I fixed it.
Okay.
Shut up, man. But does that not look like Keira Knightley?
Yeah, that really does.
That was the first time ever.
all three of the girls you just passed.
That's actually true. Except one of them is black, so you're racist.
No, I just don't see color.
You're anti-racist.
That's amazing.
What do I do now? The Rock. Who should he play?
Dude, that's what we should
He
fucking
should be Vader.
do.
He should be Vader in
Whoa. You just hit something right on the fucking head.
Well,
that's
we're
what we
doing
should
opposite.
do. Yep, is find
Find
an
the
actor,
and then pick it.
put him in.
All right, so Dwayne Johnson should be in
He
the
should be
Vader
some-
suit.
No, well, he will probably fit it physically, but he should play
Maybe too
Bane.
wide for it.
He's Bane.
Well, Bane's not in the movie.
But
That doesn't
also,
count.
as an actor,
Movies only.
he's a goofy, funny. But he will not lose weight. He will not lose weight. He's got to be a hoss. He could play like a big. He played Chewbacca.
Hoss!
He could play Chewbacca.
He's not tall enough. Chewbacca's like 7 foot.
Put him on stilts. I don't give a fuck.
Put me on stilts. I'll play Chewbacca. goddammit.
Do it.
I've been trying, dude.
You better
They
work on
wouldn't
your
hire me.
fucking eyebrow hair. You got to touch your beard. What kind of noise? Let's keep rolling. This is cool.
Scarlett Johansson.
You know who Scarlett Johansson could play is
You knocked over
Her.
everything.
Her.
You broke my interfaces. You fucked up the stream.
Val.
I'm done. This show's over.
Scarlett Johansson could play Val. She's the badass sidekick that you can always count on. I think that's perfect.
Gal Gadot, Padme.
Whoever is naked in the Star Wars universe.
Padme. No one
Gal-
can Star Wars.
Gal
Gal
Gadot
Gadot
is-
could make Padme. Couldn't make
She-
Padme.
You know, I would say, I'm saying yes, but I think you're limiting Gal Gadot's acting ability. Because Padme is very like, Senate.
Well, she shouldn't be. That's what I'm saying.
Fair enough. No, that's good. Who should Tamir Morrison play?
I think there's about 4 million roles for him.
I don't think he can play anything. It doesn't fit. He doesn't fit in the
He
universe.
doesn't look like anybody.
He doesn't.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt could play Val. Or Jesus.
Everyone playing Val.
He could play Jesus. Is what I
Elizabeth Olsen. Val.
No, what's
Brooke Shields. Val.
No, what's her husband?
Beckett.
Beckett. He could play Beckett. Who'd you say?
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, he could play Beckett.
Maybe. Okay.
And that's even bad because I think what's his face played Beckett perfectly.
That was totally him.
I was happy with him.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Who's that?
The Tim Burton's wife. I think. The
Oh,
Bellatrix Lestrange from Harry Potter. Crazy, black-haired, psycho witch.
Asajj Ventress.
There we go. Thank you. That's what I was thinking. Mind readers. I love it. Roseanne.
The Worm Goddess.
Lady Proxima. That's perfect. There we go. I love it.
The Worm Goddess.
I love that I knew exactly what you were talking about, too. The Worm Goddess. Yep, I know that.
I know that.
Michael B. Jordan.
The bad thing is, he's the first black person that we've come across, and I'm going to put him in a suit.
Lando?
Boba Fett.
Okay.
Because he's a very active, he's very... Boba Fett, so I feel like Boba Fett is underacted because obviously they don't know what the fuck they're doing and it's hard to act. But I think he could add to Boba Fett. He could give him a swagger, just like...
But then all the clones are black.
So?
Prequels don't exist, actually, so it doesn't matter.
Just Clone Wars.
Chris Pratt. He might be a good Han Solo, actually.
You know, he was the other one. It was him and Leo that came in my mind, but I was like, I don't think either of them fit.
Actually, I like
Leo
better for, like, original trilogy Han Solo, for sure.
Not prequel trilogy Han Solo?
Chris Pratt actually might make a good Anakin. Episode 2, 3 Anakin.
Anakin's a tough one.
That's very true. But everyone's picking Hayden.
Because Hayden is perfect for...
Well, it's also like the toughest role forever. It's hard to do. You got to be the guy before he gets to Darth Vader. Well, no one can do that. All right, well, you're cast, so why do that?
Why? Do you like sand? No. Perfect. Do you prefer mountains or beaches?
Right.
Fuck beaches.
Ron Howard.
You play Yoda. What's Yoda? Opie.
It's Yoda. I don't know what Ron Howard impression voice is. Tom Hardy.
No, but physically, he would play Yoda.
And voice, too. Just like he's narrating the entire Star Wars universe. They did do Star Wars Rebels as well. Tom Hardy. Zac Efron.
Zac Efron. Han Solo.
Zac Efron could be like Hux or one of like the admirals under Vader in Empire Strikes Back.
They could make him a crazy Hux.
If they made a Admiral Pelion,
yeah,
in real life, that did.
Whoever gets choked.
Let's pick our 3 least favorite actors. Make sure they get choked by Vader.
Exactly. Who did we say was going to be good Tarkin? That was perfect. Dead eyes.
Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch in the old makeup. Maybe Tarkin.
I still like that.
I'm going to say it. All right, that's enough. It's a fun game. I like thinking about it. It'd be good to sit down, go through a list of like actors and actresses, and actually like make some notes, and then come to an episode and talk about all that stuff. Because I like that idea. That's fun.
So
think about.
At this point, we have come up with a possible Leia. Like I'm 100% like between our things. We've got a Leia. Han Solo's still kind of up there. Like Leo, I think could do it.
Yeah, Leo for sure.
I hurt my neck doing that. Leo would. But
Leo for sure.
Luke is weird. Luke's just like Anakin. Luke's a hard one. Because just think of Mark Hamill himself. Who's similar to Mark Hamill?
That kind of makes it, because what's the part? Like,
whiny.
be a whiny bitch until you figure out your destiny.
But you're just, you're naive. It's like you're naive but talented.
But you don't know you're talented.
Because you're naive.
And you just stumble into problems.
You are
a normal person would have died, but you happen to be the son of Vader, so you sneak through it.
You know what's funny is how him and Padme, like naive as fuck, and stumble through an accident.
I wouldn't say Padme is naive. She's naive when it comes to Anakin.
The Neimoidians say she's naive.
Well, they're confused. She's not. She was the youngest queen in history of Naboo. She's smart. She's naive when it comes to Anakin because she's like blinded because she loves him. But when it comes to like politics and liberty, democracy, what? Democracy. All right, I've had enough.
Thunder's applause.
That's it.
The show.
I had a few more things to talk about, but it seems like with the time, we could probably wait till next episode. I started watching The Godfather.
There's going to be another episode?
Yeah, it's We're gonna keep going until we die. And we'll hand it off to Ron Howard.
We'll hand it off. Someone will have to recreate this bullshit.
So I know we've talked about how I've never seen famous movies. I started watching The Godfather. Also, I've been on like a crime kick. I watched.
Get more. So you've seen the first one?
So I watched. This all started with L.A. Confidential. I watched that on Netflix. That was actually pretty good.
I've never.
It's a crime movie. It's a period piece. It's like 50s L.A. Crooked cops and all that kind of fancy shit. Kevin Spacey's in it. Who else? Gerard Butler. No, not Gerard Butler.
Ooh, Gerard Butler.
No. What's his name?
For Star Wars?
The Australian guy. Russell Crowe.
Same guy. Gerard Butler and Russell Crowe.
Pretty much the same guy. Same letters. Same guy. So that was good. And for some reason, I was just like in crime mafia mode. So I watched The Departed.
That's a confusing movie.
Which it is, and I had seen like parts of it before and never totally understood it. And then I watched it from front to back, and I finally get the whole thing.
So they're both undercover. Matt Damon is undercover.
So Leo comes from a shitty family, is trying to be a cop, and they put him undercover for Jack Nicholas. It's Nicholson, right?
Yeah. Nicholson, yeah.
And then Matt Damon gets picked up by Jack Nicholson when he's still young, and then ends up going into the cops undercover for the crime guys.
Yeah.
All the while, somebody tipped them off that Jack Nicholson was undercover as a crime lord, but feeding information to the FBI. So by the time you get to the end of the movie, they both think that the main boss had like turned on his crime family and was actually an undercover informant the entire time. So shit goes haywire by the time they all meet up.
So it ends up Matt Damon like squaring off against Leo on that roof, right?
Leo like captures him because he finds out that he was the undercover guy the entire time, even though he was in the police department. So he tries to get him, and then it's just like the end of Solo, where everybody like fucking turns on each other 3 times.
No one dies though, right?
Well, everyone dies at the party.
Really?
Like everybody except for Mark Wahlberg dies.
Mark Wahlberg's in it too?
Yeah. It's
no
hard to
wonder.
explain.
No wonder I had issues.
I couldn't talk.
Matt Damon, Leo, and Mark Wahlberg.
And Jack Nicholson.
That's too much.
Too many famous people. One movie.
Too many good actors. Like usually it's like, that guy's a good actor, shit actor. Okay, I can tell apart.
Anyways, Departed is great. I'm not the best person to explain it. It's just one of those things where no one's who you think they are. By the end of the movie, everybody turn on each other, and they're all dead. So, the crime thing, and then led me into The Godfather. So I watched Godfather Part 1, Godfather Part 2.
Yeah, I haven't got through. I got into 3.
Part 3, I haven't started yet, but I'm a big fan so far.
1 was fucking perfect. 2 was like...
Really? I thought the opposite.
Oh my god. I thought 1 was... No. I meant like blinking eyes, like that was great.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like I can't stay awake. Cause it's
No. Yeah, I was going to say 1 was like, how can it get any better? And then they did that like part half back in the day.
So fucking sweet.
I was like, this is where it fucking is. This is so cool. You're telling 2 stories that are parallel to each other, but not like perfectly. Like they're mimicking each other.
Yeah.
But it's a different time, different world, but they're the same kind of person going through. That's kind of how I see it.
Somebody should recut Star Wars to have like Luke going through shit and then flashback to Anakin going through shit. That'd be so sweet.
But that was kind of the thing. Like at the very beginning, I think they had that both the same ambitions, but because the worlds and the time that they lived in, they just became different people. But at the same time, at the end, dude, it's so cool.
So good.
Because they build up obviously the Godfather, Corleone, in the first one.
Also, for as much as people talked up Marlon Brando, I didn't realize he was only in the first one.
Thank you, because
everyone's like Marlon Brando. I was like, fucking Al Pacino. Who are you?
No,
that was fucking incredible.
Motherfucker in the second one who played.
Oh yeah, Robert De Niro.
That's one of my favorite performances of all time
Savage, dude.
is, yeah,
I was watching it earlier today. I was like, fucking savage.
is the young, what's the fucking Corleone? What's his first
Don
name?
Vito.
Vito Corleone. Don Vito.
No, literally, they call him the Don.
Yeah.
Don Vito.
Don Vito Corleone.
No, it was fucking sweet. I love
It's brutal.
period style pieces like that. Like seeing him in New York City in 1920 coming up, the whole environment that surrounds that. I love when things like are a giant flashback like that. That's why I like LA Confidential so much. It's like the 1950s LA. It was cool. No, Godfather was fucking sweet, dude. I never realized, like, for some reason, probably because I'd never seen that, I thought Scarface was Al Pacino's first big thing. But seeing him in this is like, dude, he kills it.
You know what's ridiculous is no, I was the same way. Like I thought, when was Scarface was
83.
yeah, that wasn't early
Godfather
enough.
was 72 and then 74. And then part 3 is 1990.
I did not know that.
I was looking it up. So 72, 74, they must not have planned to make 3 in that album. So it's like, yeah.
No, I didn't know Al Pacino was famous beforehand. So I'm
Before
in the
Scarface.
same in the same boat. But it makes complete sense because he fucking killed it. And also, he's what? He's cute. He's Cuban.
In Scarface?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you confused about?
I learned what a Cuban person was from Al fucking I'm clearly Italian Pacino.
You didn't learn what a Cuban person was. You
I
learned
know,
what goddamn
But there's
Scarface.
but honestly, like how they talk, how they act, like that's I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I don't fucking know what a Cuban person. I mean, we got Mexicans in Painesville, but we didn't have any Cubans. It is what it is. We grew up where we grew up, man. What do you say, huh?
We didn't have them.
We didn't.
Unforgivable.
That sounds bad, but it's wherever you grow up. So that's my like first interaction and like understanding of what a Cuban person was. Of course, it's a fucking drug lord, murderer, all this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
But I didn't mean it in that way. I'm just saying like culture-wise and how they speak and how they interact with people
yeah.
was from the fucking Italian actor.
Right.
That blows my mind. That because like you just said, your first thing with Al Pacino is that dude's Cuban.
Right. But he's actually Italian.
Very much so.
Godfather.
And he murders people who are Cuban. Because he murders everybody.
You know, one thing that I hoped I would have seen. You know how Marlon Brando has like the weird jaw thing.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see it again. You hope people are more fucked up?
No, I was hoping like at some point in part 2, while he was younger, he would have got like mashed on the jaw with like a baseball bat or something that would like,
You're
fuck
saying,
out his
oh
jaw.
yeah.
Because you know Marlon.
It's like he had a stroke or something.
I'm doing all the way. I'm so sorry.
I tried to do like a major underbite and talk, and I couldn't do it. You drinking that? Wasabi.
Something. Juggernaut. I'll have to look it up.
No, I know.
Yeah. Anyways, I also feel partly involved with The Godfather because I'm married into an Italian family. So, like, maybe if I watch enough crime movies, they'll finally let me into the mafia. It's like, which one be the driver?
At least give me a gun.
Come on, which one be the driver? But now I'm on this crime kick. Movie wise,
It's
go
very.
watch Eastern Promises and all the rest of
You're
it.
pulling shit out that like I've heard of, but
Eastern
never.
Promises is good, man.
What was it? LA Confidential. I'll have to check that out. No, I'm gonna have to check out Godfather 3.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch it.
The thing about the Godfathers is, it's almost like Star Wars takes up a lot of your consciousness, but they're not all long fucking ass movies. Godfather takes up so much time, and while there's a lot of characters, the plot's pretty fucking straight. Like, it is like every day mafia, and I sit at like it'll go through 24 hours, and it's not huge plot moving things. It's like the motherfucker, the women are making like pasta and shit, and then they'll smack each other around.
Gotta set the environment.
Yeah, but setting up the culture.
Like the whole first big scene of the first one, they're at that wedding. For like 30 minutes.
Oh yeah. And I'm not saying I don't like that, but it's kind of you're grudgingly going through this, not grudgingly, but like trudging through the thickness of what life was back then.
Yeah.
Or what they're portraying it to be.
Yeah, maybe it's a difference where like Star Wars, you just get dropped in and you kind of figure it out as you watch.
This one, they
Like
forced you to do it.
the starship shows up, they fucking Vader's on the ship, get the plans, droids go down to Tatooine.
Oh, it's mid-stride.
Like,
It's
what the hell is
mid-stride.
happening?
You're mid-stride.
Yeah,
You're in the
you
middle
just
of
have
a
to kind
war.
of play catch up.
Yep.
This
No,
one, they're setting everything up for you.
It's a long setup, but it's worth it.
So
it's
worth
it's a very different style of movie because there's, I mean, no joke. There's what was it, 2.5 hours of setup. I mean, you're learning about Sonny and the Godfather.
The first one's
and
2:45.
and nothing
The
happens
second,
until
the
like,
second one's 3.5. And I haven't gotten to the third one yet, but I imagine it's at least 2 hours.
I bought the Blu-ray set for like $25 at Best Buy. And that's what I was watching.
It's all on Netflix right now, so I'm watching it. I'll scroll through stuff. You know, subscriptions that you didn't want to pay for?
Motherfucker, mine's free. Family.
It's not true. Someone's paying for it.
That's impossible. Logan says, "Is this for the podcast?" Yes, we're talking about other things. You bungus.
I got a mic in front of my face to what? Yeah, Godfather is
I would highly recommend
a choice.
You have to set a time aside for it. Like we were just saying, it's
Yeah.
it's a long.
You got to watch it all in one take too. I know it's 3.5 hours, and actually there's an intermission, which I thought was interesting.
In the second one?
Yeah, it actually says intermission. I mean, it was 3.5 hours to your life. But I recommend sitting down and watching the full thing all in one go.
That's very unique
So good.
for them to do an intermission, and obviously it makes sense with the plays and everything. But wow, yeah, I do remember that happening, and I was like, "Do I go pee now, or can I like turn it off and come back to it, or?"
I just thought it was interesting that they kept that in there.
No, that's
Like
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
movie cut, it was like, oh,
I didn't know how to react to it. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like when that happened, I was like, intermission. Let's go grab another Coke.
I'm used to like 4-hour movies. That's not. It's as long as Lord of the Rings. But if you look at Godfather Part 1, 2, and 3, it's as long as Lord of the
2 is great.
Rings.
2 is
So
great.
good, man.
So you would say 2 is your favorite?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, there's only-
Out of the 2 that I've seen, yeah.
I agree. I think one was a great setup. It's weird because 2 is so dynamic.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 storylines. Obviously. You're building on the number 1 and moving forward at the same fucking time.
Yes. I could have used some more in the first one. I felt like the whole subplot with their sister and the abusive husband was kind of glossed over. I could have used like more information there, like more repercussions for whatever happened. And there was one other thing that drove me nuts with the first one.
The first one really confused me because maybe I just wasn't ready for it, but because they threw so many characters on screen, and I really didn't.
Yeah, and when
That's
they're all
the-
speaking Sicilian, it's hard to catch everybody's names.
That's the stride that you had to catch.
Remember, I was going to say, I could have used more time with Michael coming to terms with that he had to take over the family.
That no one else was
Like
fit.
the first part of the scene when he's at the wedding, he's like, I'm an army man, you know, my family does this, I don't want to be involved, I got out of it for this reason, blah, blah, blah. And then by the time his dad gets shot and is in the hospital, he's ready to go assassinate people and take over the family. I could use a little bit more time there, just him coming to terms with how serious the situation was, and he had to kind of step up and do it, and a little more with his sister.
What
that would
was
have been fun.
what was the blonde bastard guy that wasn't a part of the family but was?
The lawyer?
Yeah, but he was like raised by Don Vito.
I can't remember.
He was very pivotal.
He was one of my favorites. Yeah,
Because he played like that direct, should be in charge, but because he doesn't have a fucking name, he can't. Wow.
That guy. He's in Gone in 60 Seconds. I recognized him as soon as he came on screen.
Oh my
That's
god.
see, this was like the breakout for a lot of actors. So as I was seeing people on screen, I was recognizing them. So yeah, Robert Duvall, and he played Tom. And then Robert De Niro obviously was the young Gambito. Al Pacino was the star. And the other big one was...
The other big one was... Fuck.
Sonny. What was Sonny? James Caan. The dad from Elf was Sonny. The first son.
Elf. He's in something else that I know.
He's been in a lot of shit. I just think that it's funny that he was in Elf. But
he looks familiar.
But yeah. Yeah, a lot of big people in that first movie. But yeah, I was honestly surprised that Marlon Brando was only in the first one. All that talk, everything I've heard over the years about The Godfather, Marlon Brando, the voice, people imitating him, and he was in. Not only was he only in the first one, he was only in the beginning. He was shot and he was in the hospital, laying in bed, doing no acting at all until the very end.
Because he's probably the most quoted character in those three films.
Maybe.
I got a fucking thing, mate.
I got a fucking Star Wars movie you can't refuse.
Solo bitch. They fly around the goddamn soapbox.
Alright, I'm sick of talking. We done?
Anyways, did you see that new Harry
Should
Potter
have been done
movie?
45 minutes ago, but I've been fucking with my goddamn computer. Like Kerner cranking his internet. Can't handle it.
Cranking something else.
New Harry Potter movie? Or are you being silly? I haven't actually. I've not seen Fantastic Beasts. I want to because the second one looks awesome.
I started it and just turned it off.
Really?
It could have been my...
What did you like Harry Potter as much as
I like Harry Potter.
I enjoy it. What?
I don't see any Harry Potter fuckers over here.
I made sure the whole wall was Star Wars. Fuck you.
Well, that's the reason you hate it.
I bought a bunch of new art for that purpose so I could redo everything. So that way it's not all
None of the art that you bought was Harry Potter, was it?
No. I thought really hard about it, though. I thought really hard about it. It was all Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, and stuff. And Turtles. And Power Rangers.
What, Power Rangers? So what time is it? Zordon, zap me up. Alright, guys. This has been a shit show to begin with.
If you did notice in the middle of the episode, we had a lot of technical difficulties with the live stream, so a bit of fuckery occurred, but it's fun. And maybe you did notice, and then my editing skills are on point, so congratulations.
We want to thank everyone for tuning in. We had a lot of live people today.
We did.
It was delicious. Awesome. I want to thank everybody. And Logan Mars.
Yeah.
I'm not thanking him, but I do want to give you my appreciation.
I just see his name up there. I'm just saying his name.
Yeah.
That's it. If you weren't live and you want to tune in and chat with us, ask questions, and give your comments, youtube.com/, well, the URL's fucking annoying, but just search up Rogue Squad Pod on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the bell, get notifications when we go live.
Don't do any
Hit
of
the
that.
dislike button, comment, send the link to 14 of your family members.
Report the video.
Yeah, report the video, copy strike it, everything.
Hashtags growing.
That's what we need. But yeah, just tune in live. So every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, tune in and you can watch us and laugh at us as we fiddle around with microphones.
If you're still with us, thank you.
We're also doing a lot of streaming lately. So Battlefront 2 is popping off on Xbox One. So definitely subscribe to YouTube.
Tune in
for
live.
that. Tune in live. Watch us get killed by the enemy team. Yep. That's it.
Is there anything else?
I don't want to hear any of your comments. Wait, say it.
You're getting what you wish for, bitch!
Oh, that's funny. Fuck you, Logan. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. It's true, but fuck
Also,
you.
fuck you.
Tune in live to watch technical difficulties.
This is a...
Dude,
I wanna hear it on
I'm
the
actually
record.
pretty upset because if that thing is busted, I have to drop $1,000 on a new interface.
We got it. Riley will drop us. He'll drive all the way out here to Anderson. What a gift. Holy shit.
I'm going to go get some food and watch the Bethesda live stream.
It's still going on.
Logan, well, no, but I'm going to rewatch it.
You know,
Logan, thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Sorry for all the technical fuckeries. Thanks for being a farmer.
I want to hear the end of that episode.
I just quit. Give us the moisture that we need.
Give us the moisture that we need.
Not the moisture that we want, the moisture that we need.
Not this.
Farming like a savage.
Stop recording. Stop streaming. Fuck Logan.
Well, I stopped recording.